You do not want to miss one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Switzerland is often overlooked due to its high prices and cost. But I'm here to tell you 4 things that I did to keep prices down and life high. We're going to do all of our calculations in Swiss francs because this is the local currency in Switzerland. It's almost equal to a euro. Tip number 1 to saving money in Switzerland is to have a Euro pass. Whether you're on a 3-month Europe trip or a 4-day trip in Switzerland, this pass will save you money. I was in Switzerland for 4 days, so let's look at the 4-day pass. It's about 211 USD. This is equal to about 190 Swiss francs. When we look at the price of trains in Switzerland, a train ride from the airport in Geneva to Bern, where my accommodation was 70 francs itself for just one train. Whereas this is 190 francs for 4 days of unlimited train rides. This will get you all around Switzerland for the cheapest price possible. The other option is a Swiss travel pass. This pass will give you unlimited travel by train, bus, and boat. For the 4-day travel pass, it is 280 Swiss francs, so a little bit more expensive than the Euro pass. However, this pass gets you onto boats and buses. Personally, I found it was fine just getting trains everywhere for the cheaper Euro pass. Tip number 2, grocery stores. The grocery stores in Switzerland were amazing. The food on option was incredible. For my lunches, I just bought a sandwich each day, which cost me about 6 Swiss francs. I also bought easy ingredients to make dinners in my Airbnb. So, tip there, make sure your accommodation has a kitchen because you do not want to be eating out every night in Switzerland. And I spent about 15 Swiss francs on some pasta and pasta sauce that got me through the 4 days. That leads me to tip number 3, which is stay slightly out of the main cities. My accommodation was in a cute little town called Schuckben, just out of Bern. It was easy to get to by train with a 10-minute walk to the train station, and because it was outside of the cities, it was actually much nicer and much more beautiful. Switzerland has such great landscapes, so why stay in the city when you can stay on a farm? Tip number 4 is choose cheap activities and activities that you get discounts on. For example, this classic, traditional, really old, fancy, opaque train that I got, usually people have to pay for that. But because it's a train, I got them for free with my Euro pass. And it was a very beautiful scenic route all through Switzerland. You can find free walking guide tours online, or you can look on websites like Get Your Guide for the cheapest price activities. Another activity that I did was I went and visited Mount Titlis, which was the snowy mountains in Switzerland. Much cheaper than the Grindelwald or Top of Europe mountain, but just as beautiful with even more activities. And when I went to buy my ticket at the desk, I told them I had a Euro pass and I got a discount. So how much did all of this cost me? A 4-night trip to Switzerland could easily cost you thousands, but this trip cost me 400 Swiss francs, which is about 700 Australian dollars. Not too bad considering the beauty that I got to see that is Switzerland.